Hey, welcome back to the channel, boys and girls. So this video today is in a mech that I'm actually running on trial period at the moment. This is the Firestar. That's the kind of ball-looking thing that's on the screen right now. So I was actually keen to use this mech when I used it on the trial period last. I will purchase this at some point, but this is just another Battle Royale match. So I have fast forwarded quite a little bit of the boring bits to try and keep the video down, the video length down. But yeah, this first bit is actually quite boring. This is just running around picking up stuff. Every now and again I would see an indicator either on the map or around my pilot saying that there were enemies around, but I kind of hate dropping in this joint really. It becomes a little bit like a maze, so it takes a little bit of an effort to get out of. I usually end up using one of the jump pads to get out of here because yeah, I'm not really a fan of this particular part of the map. But what are we up to? Here we go. Yeah. Still collecting stuff. But yeah, there's that little grey indicator I was talking about. So that comes up around your pilot. I keep a good eye on that. It comes up with an arrow when they're shooting, or someone's shooting at them, I guess, maybe. But it does come up when they're shooting. Like I was saying, it is a good idea to keep an eye on it. So, well, that's that little jump pad I was talking about. That's usually the way I get out of this place because I hate this little zone. It's very restrictive for me personally. I sort of get a little bit lost in here. There we go. My assault rifles are all set to an auto scope, so as soon as I press the fire button, generally I would not shoot at my own players. But yeah, as soon as I press the fire button, it goes straight to scope. It does make the accuracy a lot better. It does make the movement a lot more restricted though. So as you can see, I can shoot at a certain point, but to track a target is a little bit harder. I find shooting from the hip with these things just impossible, so that's why I go to autoscope. It is one thing I would definitely recommend with this game, is to just sit in the test section. I'm going to possibly do a video about this soon, and just play around with your weapon settings and your sensitivity settings and all that sort of thing, just to get them to a point where they're user friendly for your own gameplay style. So other players might not like the autoscope thing for the assault rifles, whereas I prefer it. It also really does affect like mech control as well. So with the Firestar, and I think I'm about to drop it, I'll show you, but with the Firestar, every mech in this game needs to have a primary and secondary weapon.
It's my time!
The secondary weapon on the Firestar, I end up having to switch from hold to fire to press to fire. So what that meant is that instead of having to hold the fire button for the flamethrower to keep firing, I just have to press the flamethrower's button and it just keeps firing until it runs out of juice, which is a lot easier to sort of use and jump and aim. So that's the flamethrower. There we are right there. It is wicked for taking out pilots, by the way. So if you're looking at something that's a fair bit of fun, this thing turns into a ball as well. Like, there we go. It turns into a ball. It rolls around. You can set off the flamethrower while you're in ball mode and incinerate stuff around you. It's a fun mech. This is definitely, I think this is probably almost more fun than the trio. So here was just, I don't even know what I was doing here, but I'm shooting at a mech across the river with an assault rifle. But that just goes to show you like the autoscope part of it, how accurate it does make a weapon like this. This is an epic assault rifle. I have not managed to come across a legendary version of this in the game. So, but as you can see, like pretty much all the bullets hit the mech across the river. So yeah, definitely for myself, I prefer autoscope. Again, there's that little grey indicator. There's a dude coming up the back here. We'll just fill in One other thing I do like to point out too, and you will see that when I first spawn a mech in Battle Royale, it gives you an option to pick other mechs. If you spawn that when you're not even needing it, and then immediately put it back away, it means that when it does come to a time when you desperately need your mech, you don't go through that process, you just instantly spawn like that. Alright, So yeah. This is our flamethrower. See, this thing does melt mechs pretty good too. Like look at this, look at the amount of damage it can get. And he's basically done no damage to me. We will hunt him down. This is the other part of this game, so you really need to the flamethrower to hit him from here. Hunt the pilots down. I don't always do it. Sometimes I just see where they go, but you can see the little jet streams off their flying device that they've got above them. And if you can track that and hunt them down, then it basically takes away the potential for them to come back and fight you a second time. I will be quiet for a little bit right now, roll around with the ball, and we'll fast forward a few things as well. You see I've got MVP up on the screen there. But yeah, I do like to show off. But yeah, I will be quiet now. I'll let you watch for a little bit, and I'll come back and just point out some things a bit later. Okay, so you can see I keep switching in and out of MVP with my teammate here. So it is based off your kills and damage and whatnot. So yeah, every time he got a kill up on top of me, I would lose my MVP. But every time you come back up onto MVP, which is most valuable player, of course, it throws up a nice little notification. So it kind of gives you a bit of a pat on the back. That was a pretty cool move there. See, I actually rolled over an enemy pilot with the ball. So you can kill enemy pilots with the ball if you sort of get it on song. So it's kind of a little bit difficult to aim, but I'm sort of getting used to it already. You will have seen that I have actually done a few tricks already with where I jump and then hit the dash, and it'll dash through the sky. So I used it before when I crossed the river. The second time I used it. Work. If you're actually already in ball mode, you can still jump as a ball for some reason. So, which is it. This is actually a really mobile little mech. So, it's not particularly cool. They're all about the same size, but it is a nice nimble mech. Its mobility is fairly decent. So again, with the flamethrower, I've come around and just licked him, and I actually stole a kill there. But what are you gonna do? It still counts because I killed it. But there's our dead zone, so that nice big orange zone coming up. I try to do my best to stay away from that, especially as you get later into the game and the dead zone gets much larger. Your mech actually just melts away. So towards the dying stage of the game, definitely stay out of that yellow zone. It's It's not a nice way to die. It's actually quite humiliating. So yeah, we're closing up towards the end of the game now. I think we've still got another 3 or 4 minutes, possibly. Yeah, so the teammate got in here. I think I steal another kill from memory. But if not, it was pretty close. Yeah, see, there's our little truck, but I can't get him. He's going somewhere else. His mate's down here, having a bit of a go. There might be another bot too. There are a few bots still thrown in the game with this, so, but there's real players in amongst it as well. It's not like Mech Arena where just about every game you play is just all bots. And then, 1 in 10 games you might have a real player on the enemy side. It's a completely different style of game too. This is a fun little duel off here at the minute, so I've really got to get used to the route to the flamethrower because it's kind of limited it there. There's our ball attack, so you can dash players with it and it damages the enemy mech or kills the enemy pilot at the same time. Not at the same time, but you can dash with it and do damage is what I'm trying to say. And then we'll just finish him off with the flamethrower. And I was going to dash it, and we just completely missed it. Just a little bit too late. Would have been a cool ending, I would have thought, but hey, I still slow-moed at any rate. So again, I'll be a little bit quiet now. You can just watch the rest of it, and I'll come in at the end and say a quick couple of things, and then I'll sign out. Okay, we're in the dying stage of the game, getting far too close to that orange dead zone. That wasn't really what I was trying to do, was to drop the ball back there. You can see in that dead zone, see how much damage I lost there, how much durability I'm losing just because I'm sitting just inside that dead zone. Definitely stay away from it. This was pretty interesting. Come up here, look for old mate, where is he gone? Oh, there he is. Oh no! My battery, and done and dusted. So we will go to our scoreboard. MVP. So as I said, I kept toggling in and out of that because my my little teammate, who's a random by the way, come up pretty good and was matching me for kill. So close to. Yeah, I think he actually did. You can see that there, 5 and 6. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video again. I'll try not to make them this long next time, and I will talk to you next time. See you later, guys. Enjoy.